Okay, I hope that wasn't. I don't know what that was doing, man. I got a new phone, and I'm struggling with it immensely. It's giving me a lot of crap, and I don't really care for it. So we'll try this again. Hopefully, I didn't lose too many of you. Well, since somebody was already like ready for bed at 6:30, they don't get funnel cake. I didn't go. Version 2.0, yeah. MSL. Okay, so we got 31 of you. Good. I'm glad. Okay. Jason works a lot. How are you, buddy? Are you moved yet? I think we would have heard. Hopefully you got grass to grow out by you in your yard there. It's been so dry lately over here, but I think we're supposed to get some heavy rain tomorrow. All day. John, what's up? All right, so we got 50 on here. I'd like to. Give me a second to get this to where I can read the comments. 1 second, guys. Give me a second to get this to where I can read the comments. I want to do a moment of silence for Mike. Let's do it at. Thank you very much, Alex. Glad to have you back, my friend. We haven't seen you for a while. I want to have a moment of silence for Mike here about. Hi, Eric. Let's do it at 5 minutes in. So we'll get some more people in here, and I think it's the least I can do. I plan on doing something else for Mike, but it's going to take me a little bit. I'm not going to be able to do it right away. So I'm not ready to do it right away. I got tea. Give me a second. But yeah, 5 minutes we'll do the moment of silence for Mike. I think he deserves way more than that, but that's the least I can do at the moment. And shortly after, I'd like to do a toast. So, if you got a favorite beverage close, grab it up, whether it be adult or not. And shortly after, we'll all raise our glass to one of the finest men that I ever knew. So, it. Hi, Brian. It sucks to see him go, but at the same time, he's not suffering through cancer or fighting through cancer. You know what I mean? Wherever he is now, the better place that it is. I'm sure the logs are clear and big and plenty full, and sucks to talk about, man. I wanted to get back down there. I really did. Really did. Just didn't work out. Really did. So, all right. The funny thing about Mike is I met him at a Bunyan show about 4 years ago. I think that's when Alex met him too. We were all out to dinner one night. He was sitting to the right of me, him and Mother. And I remember Mother was across from me like a diagonal. I remember looking at her like, man, I bet she'd whip the shit out of anybody to cross her. Just thinking, how she looked like the kind of woman that wouldn't take crap from nobody. And then I put the two together that her and Mike were together, Mike was chatting with Logger Wade, who was sitting at a booth out the far end. And I believe Nathan Feather was sitting straight across from me. And me and Nathan was talking about he was sitting across from me. And we were talking about white oak and the different types. I said, there's one type of white oak that we'll do the silence. I just want to tell a story real quick. There's one type of white oak you cut it down, and it's just like rocks. And then there's another type of white oak that you cut it down, it's like got a pink hue to it. Its saw is nice, the lumber's stable. It's almost like soft. It's beautiful. And Mike looked right over at me and he says, you're not, he says, you're exactly right. He got me on the show, you're exactly right. And we struck up a conversation like I'd never met the man. But at the end of that evening, you'd swore we've known each other for our entire life. Just like that, instant friends. And it just, the only bittersweet thing about the YouTube is you meet so many of these nice people, but we're so spread out all over the globe that you wish you could get around to, I wish we were all closer. You imagine the fun that would be had if we were all within 2 hours of each other. It'd be all over the globe. Jen Seabreeze from Denmark. So, you get my point. But, all right, with no further ado, I think we owe him a moment of silence. So if y'all just, you don't have to be religious, you don't have to be whatever, just bow your head and give the man a moment. There's no words. Miss my friend. Let's you get whatever your beverage of choice is. I'm gonna go for a little bit of whiskey. I'm gonna do a little toast to Mike McCoy and C&M Sawmill. The only regret with meeting Mike is that I didn't meet him sooner. We talked about trout fishing and never got to go, obviously, but all right, now enough of that. I don't want to talk about the trout fishing, but here's to Mike. I hope it's, I don't know what I hope. Here's to you, man. Right there. Ooh. But okay, I want to get off that subject for a while now. I don't think he would want us all feeling bad. He'd want us to be happy, I would think. So, okay. I think MLH is out of here. Garth Land says, wanted to thank for the hat and shirts. You're welcome, buddy. No problem. Hopefully everybody got their stuff. I don't think I forgot him. I had a little hiccup. I sent doubles to one person. The fella sent it back. So we're good there. Nate's on here. I was with Nate earlier. We walked a patch of timber together. I was gonna video something and we just never did. Vandalou's on here. There's, on a positive note, let's talk about something positive. There's a big change coming to the company and the channel pretty soon. I think it's going to be a positive thing. I've done my research and I really hope for the best of it. And I look to maybe unveil it here pretty soon. We'll see what happens, and it's going to leave a lot of you scratching your head, I think, especially from me. But I'm still scratching mine, but I got to wear a hat when I do it because I ain't got much left, you know what I mean? I scratch too much, it's just going to, I'll be down to the bone. So I'm really excited for that. There's a few of you that know what it is, so keep it under your hat. No, David scratched his head over it. Oh, man. That's good, Alex. I'm glad to hear it. Jason. That's, oh man, come on. Jason Works a Lot says I bought a sewing machine. Hey, Husqvarna makes sewing machines, man. Oh God, that's funny. Looks like we're going to get rained out tomorrow. Calling for pretty good rain. I'd like to sneak a little bit of hunting time in. I let a pretty good buck go Saturday morning. Just not what I was looking for. There's definitely bigger. So I figure it's a little early to be pulling the trigger. I'm always worried because I'm real busy and it's like, you know, maybe I run out of time and I won't be able to, you know, oh, I'll be busy and I'll miss my chance. But I guess I'm to the stage in my life where I don't have to kill a deer. I sure love to, but they taste good. And Jason Works a Lot. The only thing that bothers me more about what you said is the fact that you kind of know, like, you know about sewing machines. So is there something I don't know about here? He's like, the Husky Bobbin Winder 4000. I mean, he seems like he's got some education on this. Brian Smith, at some point, I say this all the time. I want to make a trip. I want to catch you in MSL. And I want to cut with you for a couple days or a day or two. I really do, man. I really do. We had 108 on here at the one time. That was really cool. I haven't had that many people on a live stream in a long time. Yeah, you gotta watch them Dead Ash. Just the first jumble of words that popped to my, yeah, sure. Just the first jumble, I'll call Mike about this and see if there's any truth to this. See if there's any truth behind all this. I know he's not. That's why I said I want to get to both of you. He's just over the line in Tennessee, I think. We talked about this before. All right, Alex, we'll see you, buddy. You take care. What's up, Josh? Michelle. Did you mean to say political dirt on Michelle? Political dirt. The mayor of Derby. You've got political dirt on the mayor of Derby. Oh, man. You're moving that way, too. So is he going to have you going to be challenging for the mayoral seat in the next election? Arson Timber. Go west, young man. Go west. How you been, Isaac? I seen that one of you up that tree climbing top, and that was a, ooh, baby, that's a tall one. I'm sure you've done taller too. Mayor Michelle. Oh, dude, I'm so diming you out. I'm so telling him. Just because I want to see what the fallout is, not because I want to get you in trouble. Lately, always been doing digging rocks and breaking stuff. He don't, he don't know what's coming his way. Gonna keep Junior busy making. Oh God. 150 foot, 4'6" on the stump. That'd have made some nice lumber. Larson, are you guys okay? So here's a question I got for you guys out west: is how's logging? Obviously, you're struggling through all these fires, but I know over here in the east we are struggling for framing lumber. We're struggling for structural stuff, anything, OSB, all that stuff. Are you guys like? Is there? Are you? I say, are you cutting hard out there? Are people working hard? Is the production up or prices up? Anything like that? Talk me into moving into town. Oh, I'll tell you what though, Jason, you couldn't pick a town full of nicer people to move into. That is a sweet place. If I had to pack up and go, that'd probably be where I'd go. There's just a lot of things up this way that really keep me here. The Great Lakes is a big one. I love to fish, man. I love that Erie and Ontario, so it'd be hard to split me from there. But if I had something uproot me hard, that'd probably be where I'd landed. Log prices are up quite a bit. Very good. Do you notice a lot of timbering going on? That's for Larson. Brad Phillips doesn't know if I ever use skip tooth. Nope, not for me, man. I know there's good fishing in West Virginia. I fished down there, remembered? Most guys are pretty busy. That's good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Man, my nose is running. Damn whiskey. You ain't kidding. Philly's like Philly, Scranton. You ain't kidding. So I bought my loader from a guy who has a scrapyard in Allentown. He specializes in buying burnt machines and he likes to do excavators. I can't remember the name of it. It was I can say this because I'm Italian, like Dago Fabulous Italian name. I can't not remember his name. You know, if you give me a second, I might be able to tell you. It might be right here. Barcode 225. Okay, just give me a second. I might have the purchase agreement. Cash mutual. LC Enterprises. Do you know LC Enterprises? Jason works a lot. They're in Pittstown Township. I cannot remember the guy's name. That's where I bought my loader. Your what? Would you buy it from there? LSD logging. Oh. I don't know. Junior. Takeuchi Mini. I was reading, I was like, you're what? What? I thought we were trying to keep it clean. Oh man. Yes, we are, Todd. His autocorrect does not lie. Uh, I just don't like skip tooth. To me, it don't cut it. They don't cut fast enough. It's not. I mean, it. Where I think it comes in advantage when you start running a longer bar, where you need that more space in between the cutter heads to pull chips out. So your cutter's still cutting. It's not just dogging down because of the chips. I mean, I'm only running a 2-foot bar. I know Wade and them guys love their 28s. I cut timber with a guy one time when I first started. When I first learned, they were running 20s. And he told me there's no tree in this state that you can't cut without a 20-inch bar. It might take you a little bit longer, but there's no tree. And I mean, I remember watching that guy trip off a huge red oak. Some of that stuff was 4 and 5 feet in the butt, just huge. He was doing it with a 20-inch bar. And I had to go around and whittle the root spurs off. And he bored the guts out of it. But, where it slowed him down in a couple other trees, they sped way up in, the stuff that was 3 foot and under. And they ran 385 XPs. And I mean, they chewed through the timber fast, real fast. I like the 2-foot bar because it fits me. I don't have to bend down to limb stuff. It's just like perfect. Funny enough, Todd, is your brother went with me to buy that. Skidder Kev's in the house. He must have got the kids to bed. Same could be said about a hatchet and a whole lot of motivation. You're just a wealth of knowledge. Mike said that about you. But either way, that LC Enterprises over in Allentown, they were nice to work with. They were, we heckled price a little bit, but in the end, they made money, we made money, it was good, so. And the biggest part was what they were selling. The loader was what they told me it was, you know what I mean? I didn't get there and it was like way worse or way better or anything like that. They were honest about it. We make towable back dumps from old quarry dump trucks. I remember you telling me about this. I bet you it's probably the same place. Alrighty, man. Don't anger the boss. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it, Jason. Brian Weber. Yeah, there's no sense in being bent over all day, not when you're 6.5 feet tall. Haley, did you get snow yet? I believe I heard a comment about you getting snow. It looks like it's coming now. Should have hollered, Nate. I'd have helped you do that, dummy. At least you did it now before it got muddy. It's going to be muddy tomorrow. The woods is tall and the wood is soft. I still, to someday, like I said, I want to cut on the West Coast. I'd love to go cut with that Odie horse one. I don't know if you guys watch him. Man, does he make some great videos. He does not get the subscribers he deserves. I mean, for God's sakes, the guy cut a tree down one day and a bear rolled out of it. Like, how many people in the world can say that? Samuel Christensen's from Wisconsin. Well, howdy, buddy. Portsmouth, Ohio, Kevin Carver. David doesn't want to talk about the snow. Maine got snow. I think they were calling for snow in northern part of PA sometime this weekend. I'm really kind of bummed that it's gonna start raining. I mean, I was bummed about all the dust, but boy, we could go anywhere. I drove that 748 in places I could never take it. And it's kind of nice, all the less roads I had to cut. Yeah, Junior, we're getting rain. It starts tomorrow. I have my moments, Kev. I really do. I caught myself last night. I texted Mike's phone. I sent him one last message. I probably shouldn't be sharing this with you guys. But I wrote some things down, kind of like a final goodbye thing, and I don't know why. I knew he would never be able to. I knew physically he wasn't going to be able to like pick the phone up and read it, you know. I still did it. I mean, I knew he was gone, and I still did it. We're not going to talk about what it said, but hey, it sucks. Danny Williams, it did. You got to go look for it. And he's got a video where a bear rolled out. Odie Horse won. No spaces. I guess there was like a den hollow spot in a tree up above, and the bear crawled down in, and the bear was like up here, and down low was still just like crud. He cut underneath the bear, never hurt the bear, and as the tree fell, the bear rolled right out the back and took off running. A little black bear, like a cinnamon black bear. I don't know, Todd. Maybe Mother, maybe Chad. Mike knows I wrote it. He read it, just he didn't have to pick up his phone. He was probably sitting there looking over my shoulder as I did. Oh, I don't want to talk about that. So, yeah, I've dodged some flying squirrels. Mark, I just saw a couple friends of mine said they're seeing tons. Brian, you take care, friend. We'll see you. And I totally forgot what I was talking about. Oh, I've seen some scrapes, and still been moving at night mostly, but there's activity starting to pick up. I've seen a real nice buck laying behind the house today, about 30 yards off my back deck, just laying there chilling. I walked out to hang a piss off the back deck, and he's standing there looking at me. So I just kind of pretended not to make eye contact, did my thing, and went back inside, and I got the binoculars, and he laid back down, and I went out there and stared at him for a while through the window. And pretty deer. I did the same. Yeah, me and Nate was walking timber today, found some nice deer sign, but unfortunately I don't have nowhere to hunt in Ohio. So I gotta, someday, I'd like to get out and hunt like out towards where Harmless Farmer lives, like out that way, out towards Andy Detweiler's way. It's a lot of farm country. That'd be great to hunt out there someday. I'll have to try to do some research and see if there's any public land out there. Is that on your property, MSL? Is that on your property, MSL? I'm going to try something, folks. I hope this doesn't screw up the stream. I'm going to plug it in because it says my battery's low. I bought a new phone, and it's just giving me... I don't like it. I'm not sure if I can return it. I don't know if I want to return it because now it's got half my shit on it. But the other half I can't get because it has to be... I have to pay for it through the cloud. They're holding it hostage. So I have a little bit of a gripe with Apple right now, or Verizon, or whoever. Snow coming Tuesday. MSO. Hi, Mike. Yeah, cool. Cool. Yeah, that would. Cool. Well, hopefully you get some hunting in, man. Did you start cutting your hardwood yet? Dustin George, yeah, I got hats left, buddy. Absolutely. Let me grab the box. I think I have a little bit of everything except black. I'm running low on 2XL stuff. I'm thinking about doing some sweatshirts, but they're a mighty more investment, and I almost kind of want to know if I could do something like, if someone wanted to order ahead, we could do something like that. I don't know though. I mean, there's a lot of trust involved in that. So we'll see. Cool, Brian Weber. Brian Brown, okay. Right next to Route 80 off ramp. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sure you did. It's funny how they can dodge bullets moving as fast as they can, but they can't dodge a truck. All right, anyways, I have tan. These look black. Now see, the other day I swore these looked navy blue. I thought these were navy blue. I think these are navy blue. Like a dark navy blue. They kind of look black. I don't know. You call them whatever you want. I got some of those left. Forest green. We still got 3 or so of them left. And I think I got 3. I got 3 of everything except the tan one. I have 4 of those. And this is the gray, charcoal. What I say hats were 15 and shirts are 12. So just you can either send the money via email, fox.trap@live.com. That's fox.trap@live.com. You can send it through PayPal, or you can mail me a postal money order. And just email me, tell me what you want. I'll get you my address, mail me the stuff. When I receive it, I will mail the stuff back to you. Thank you, Sassafras Valley. Hang in there, buddy. My color wheel 6 size. My wife has like 62 size. I want to work up. Kevin, no. I'll trade you a Sugihara bar for like a brick of Coffee Crunch. And I mean a big brick, like an 8-inch block. I don't know what that would be. I don't know what that would be in metric, but that's a lot of damn coffee crisp. MSL, you take care, buddy. It's funny to hear, Dustin. Oh, man. Well, it's been 87. I'm really glad all you guys joined me on here. I'm gonna go and I think I'm gonna relax and drink some more tea, watch some TV, play on this new phone, and see what else I can break or lose. Used. I got tons of used ones, Todd. Todd, I need the recipe for that clam chowder if you're willing to give it. I want to make it for deer season. Barry. Larson, you take care, buddy. Yeah, I think we were up to 108 or something. So. Oh, Perry Roberts. No, I don't like it. I absolutely love it. Coffee Crisp is the greatest, but it's like impossible to find around here. Apparently it's a Canadian thing. Yeah, buddy, I'm thinking about it. Old man in the wood. Eric Poe's got me, man, at 110. All right, guys, I'm gonna roll. Y'all take care. You have a wonderful night. Keep Mike and his family in your thoughts and prayers. Make sure you show his love. Jump over to his channel, leave some comments, even if it's on an older video. Listen to the man's stories, because boy, he could tell them. So, all right, everybody, y'all take care.